Hey everybody, I'm Tracy Smith with Smith & Smith Homes. Thanks for joining my channel today. We're going to talk about how to become a real estate investor through my eyes and what I do on a day-to-day basis. Make sure you hit that subscribe button at the bottom so you can keep up to date with what's going on. We'll have clips, videos, scenarios, and just basic information about the real estate world. Hope you can join me. Let's get started. Do your research first before you get into this real estate game. You need to learn everything you can about real estate, and especially learn all you can about the kind of real estate that you're going to be doing. Are you doing residential, commercial, investment properties, flip properties, buy and hold properties? What kind of real estate are you going to be doing? Learn everything you can about that before you get started. Then, how are you going to finance it? Do you have money saved? And then, is it enough to buy the property and to do your renovations that are needed to make this property sellable or rentable? Let's say you have some money saved, but not enough in order to buy the property and renovate it to make it sellable or rentable to your liking. So then you want to kind of look at banks. Are you going to do a conventional loan, which is a traditional loan through a bank where you got to put 20% down? You should have at least a 620 credit score. The higher your credit score, the better your rates are. But of course, that's with any loan or anything that you get. I do a construction loan, which is a 90-day loan. That means you have to buy the property, renovate the property, and also sell the property within that 90 days. They will give you an extension if needed for another 3 months, but that will also cost you. Here's an example of how a construction loan works. So you found the property that you want to invest in, you've gotten your loan approved, and now you're at the closing table closing on this property. You get your keys in your hand, and guess what? Your 90 days start. So you need to get in there, get this property permitted, renovated, and also sold within that 90 days. If not, they may give you an extension on your loan for another 90 days, but that will also cost you additional fees. So a construction loan is usually what I do because that's what works for me. It may not work for you. You may not be on site every day to make sure that these contractors are not taking advantage of you, that they're showing up like they say they are, and also doing the work that they say they're going to do. Number one, do not trust anyone's word but your own. These contractors will tell you any and everything in order to get your check. Once you give them a check, honey, it's like they run to the bank. So you want to make sure that they're doing what they say they're going to do. The main thing is to make sure that the contractors that you hired are doing what you and that contractor discussed. Have it in writing, because if it's not documented, it's not done. So you will have something to fall back on if things go left, which hopefully they won't, but sometimes they do. Then you can also get a hard money loan. So a hard money loan is a loan that is high interest rate. It could be 8%, 10%, 12%, 14%. And it's an interest-only loan, meaning you don't pay on the actual principal of the loan until you are actually paying off the loan. So, and the interest is usually daily. So it's a bit of a risk, but I mean, if you got your stuff together or you're that determined that you can get this done without losing the pants that you're wearing, then hey, go for it. Hard money loan is a little easier to get than a conventional loan. You can also do like a line of credit on your house. If you own a house and you got equity in it, you can take some of that money out, and that's another avenue that you can start your business with and getting into the real estate investments. Now we're going to talk about how you're going to find those properties that you might want to invest in. Of course, you can look on the internet. There's plenty of home sites that you can look up to find properties that you're interested in. So I would narrow down your search. Of course, type in the zip codes of your desired location that you maybe want to invest in. You can also narrow down the square footage, the bedrooms, bathrooms that you're looking for. But here's a key point. If a house that you may like has the square footage where you can add a bedroom or add a bathroom, that's added value. So keep that in mind. Just because a house is maybe say a 2 bedroom, 1 bath, but it's 1,300 square feet, you can easily add an extra bedroom to that to make your home value when you resell it or rent it go up. So keep that in mind. Don't just be narrow-minded to that this property is only a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Also look at the square footage, because you can rearrange some stuff if you have a good architect, and then add in extra bedrooms and bathrooms. Find yourself a good realtor, one that's going to work with you. A realtor can be a good asset for you because they can find listings that may be not on the MLS yet, wholesale deals, pocket listings. Other agents in the office may have buyers or renters that are looking in your area where you're looking to invest. So definitely find a good realtor. Also, make sure that you can negotiate any high commission fees. You don't want to be paying 7% on commission, because that's money coming out your profit. So make sure that you can negotiate something like that down to say a 5%, and that still get it sold, and not have all the money coming out your pockets, because that's part of your profit. If the realtor that you're working with is not willing to negotiate, that's not the realtor for you. It's business. It's nothing personal. So find you a realtor that's willing to kind of work with your terms, but be realistic when you do. Now, one of the most important things in your real estate investing business that you must have is a good contractor. Easier said than done. So you can have a general contractor who will be on site for you, get the materials that you need for your project, and supposedly under the budget that you and that contractor discuss. Does it work that way all the time? Not all the time. Sometimes. Does that mean that you can stay away from your projects because your general contractor is there? No, absolutely not. You should still be on site from time to time to make sure that your project is going on schedule and the way that it's supposed to be done. Nobody will run your business and do your business like you. You know what you want, and the contractor is only going by what they interpret what you want. Maybe you're an investor who has decided that they're going to do a lot of the work yourself. Is that the best option though? I mean, even if you have some experience, if you're a one-man band, can you actually get a lot of the work done in a timely fashion where you can get this property rented out, or you can get it on the market to get it sold? Time is money. So this is where you need a good contractor to help you to facilitate getting this project moving and get it done. A good carpenter, HVAC license, plumbing license, electric license. These people should be licensed so they can pull permits for you to make sure that the work that they're actually doing is correct. You do not want to have your friend Joe Blow come over and do your electrical work, and then after you get somebody in there, the house burns down because of electrical fire. Make sure your people are licensed. That's so important, people. There are so many contractors out here who know how to do stuff, but they're not either experienced or licensed. So their main objective is to get your check. And another important thing that we need to establish is never, ever, ever give somebody the full amount up front. These people are going to cash your check and be gone. And if you have money like that you just want to give away, I'll send you my email address. We can meet up. I don't care what city you're in. I'll be there. So most contractors, reputable contractors, will allow you to do a deposit, which may be 25%. The takeaway from being a real estate investor is that this is really a rewarding game that you can get into if you put your time and effort into it. With anything that you do, if you don't nourish it, put time into it, put effort into it, it's going to fail. So this requires a lot of your time. If this is what you're going to do, especially full time, You need to be on site. You need to know what's going on. You need to know what your budget is. You need to try to stay within your budget. You need to get it on the market quickly or get it done so that you can rent it out and move on to the next. If you're sitting on properties for extended periods of time, you're not making any money. That's the name of this game, is to make money. That's why you go to work every day, to make money. So if you are not in it for the right reasons, you will fail every single time. But it can be very rewarding as well. It can be stressful. It can be a game changer. So it's all on what you make it. You create your own destiny. I love this game. Wouldn't want to do anything else. I've owned restaurants. I've been a nurse. I've done other things in life, but this is it for me. My husband is my partner in crime. We do this thing together. We've been married 20 years. We can't be in this without each other. I lean on him. He leans on me. And that's the life that we've chosen and what works best for us. So stay tuned for more of our videos. We're going to talk more in depth about what's going on in real estate. We're also going to be on site at a lot of projects to see progress that's being made, things that you should be looking for. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay tuned. I also have a women's real estate investors group on Facebook. Ladies, there's a lot of good points going out on there, so make sure you join that as well. Until next time, hope you have a good day, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great one.